Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. So I've got something a little bit different today. So today I am going to be looking at a couple, if I can find the other one, of, there we go, of different products to do with gel nails. So the first one here is ASP Signature Make It Peelable Base Coat for gels. And then here we've got Full Beauty's Magic Nail Gel. So this one is what is supposed to make the gel pop off. And this one here should be a peelable base under what I've got on. So we're going to be testing these out and I will show you how they work. So first up I'm going to try. Now I don't know how this is going to work. It's probably a little bit awkward filming it, but I'm gonna get this orange stick under the polish and see how this peelable base has worked. Now I don't know if you can see that, but that is looking okay so far. So I'm just gonna go ahead. Sorry if I don't want to zoom in on this because it probably will be a little bit awkward, but I'm gonna just keep going. Let's see. My nail looks a little bit funny under there, but I have to say that has sort of kind of worked. I didn't expect it to be that good at peeling off, if I'm honest. Gosh, yeah, that has actually worked. I can't see, this is my only trouble with wearing gel nails, and the well, is A, because of how long they take to get off, and B, because of how they leave my nails afterwards. So as you can see, they've and I've only had these on for a couple of days. They've sort of sucked the moisture out of my nails. I mean, they can be, I can give them some TLC to help, but it's still kind of annoying, which is why I don't wear gels very often, but sometimes they can be handy. Okay, so that's the first one. So that has actually worked, and that has been probably a lot kinder to my nails than when I've had to scrub it off. Okay, the next one, I'm going to do this on my thumb. So this one says brush the magic nail gel, then wait for about 3 minutes for nail polish bursts open. I did get this from Shein. So yeah, I don't know, I'm going to give it a good shake. Okay, I don't know how much to put on. I'm just going to brush it on there. Hope for the best. I'll put a bit more just to be safe. Okay, this will be interesting. I have got the peelable base on, obviously. So it says leave it for about 3 minutes. So I'm going to continue with this, the base coat that's peelable, to get some of this off. I didn't shake the polish up that I used really enough, I don't think. But I am quite impressed actually with this peelable base coat. I mean, because even if I only wore gels now and again, you know, it still is making it easier than when I'm sort of scraping my nails. Actually, that one peeled off really easily. Sorry, my hands are probably in the way. It's really hard. I think because I'm left-handed, it's really hard to film. That's still... Oh, it feels weird. I can feel... It feels kind of... I don't know. This is interesting. I don't know. I feel like it is doing something. I'm probably like, I hope it's not destroying my, my nail. I feel like it is breaking down the gel though. That's interesting. Very interesting. I mean, I don't think that the gel is going to explode, but it says that it pops open, but yeah, I don't think that's probably right. Okay, on to the next nail. Not even sure what I'm going to put on after these ones. I did deliberately put a gel on, obviously, to trial these products. Which, yeah, I'm quite impressed with this peel off. It would make it a lot easier, because I do have quite a few gels. Oh, I don't know if you can see this, but it's kind of like bubbling and like blowing up. That's interesting. I did have a Madam Glam one of these once, and it did work okay, but I still had to do a lot of scraping, I think. So this is a very interesting, and I mean, because it's from Shein, it wasn't actually very expensive either. So if it did work, I can't remember where I got the signature Make It Peelable base coat. It might have been from a local Sally's. See, now that one, I don't know if this, so I've taken 3 off. I think some of the glue might be left on my nails from the peelable base coat. But I probably will go over my nails with some sort of nail polish remover and stuff after. Yeah, I don't know. Now, I should have timed this really, but it has got like a bubble there. I don't know when I should scrape it off. Probably why I should have used a timer really. Right, let's go and going on this last nail. So for part 2 of this video, I think I did a video a long time ago on sort of pros and cons of wearing gel polish. So I'm hoping that I can watch that back through with you all, and we can have a look and see if I still feel the same, or if there's anything else I would say about sort of wearing gels and things. But I'll have to go back and find that video. Oh, this one's not wanting to come off. I just keep coming back and looking at my thumb. If it's let me know what are all of your thoughts on gel polish. Do you wear it a lot? All the time? Not at all? I have to admit, I was really careful with putting this on, because I always used to get it on my skin and stuff, and if you've got it on your skin before, you will know that it burns. I mean, you can still see, look at how this is what it does. Like, it still doesn't leave my nails very good after wearing gels, which is why I don't very often wear them. I'm pretty sure that this is probably been 3 minutes now. So let's see, I'll try and do this bearing in mind I have got the, oh look, that's sort of, okay, I don't think that's worked. It did feel weird. Does make it kind of easier maybe, although I don't think so. It's not really coming off as smoothly as the others. So I don't think maybe the fact that I had, perhaps I shouldn't have put the peelable base on underneath the ones that I was trying this other thing on. Although I don't know, I think it has made it slightly easier. And in actual fact, I feel like that thumb has come out better than the nails. So yeah, I'm not sure. Let me know your verdicts on these two. Have you tried anything like this? I'm quite liking this now, I have to say. That's made it a lot less stressful for me, and even if I only wore gels once in a while. But yeah, so I'll be back in a moment and we will see how my opinions have either stayed the same or changed. Okay, so I'm not sure if this is going to work or not, but firstly I have to say I've just taken my other hand off using the magic gel on top, so as well as the peelable base, and I think it's the best it's ever come off my nails. I will be giving them some TLC later, so don't worry too much about that. So I found this video and it's from 4 years ago, and at the time it had 109 views. It's 10 minutes long, so I'm
limited edition bars made
this
to
is
share.
going to work. I've not done anything like this
get
before.
treated, walk out.
Oh, we got
That feels
some
better.
adverts first. Okay, here we go.
Hi guys, and welcome to today's video. So as you
Okay, first of all, oh, you can see me in the camera now. Oh, wow. It's a little bit different to what my videos look like now. I don't tend to sit in front of the camera much anymore because it just takes a little bit of extra time. But yeah, so we'll carry on.
I've recently been wearing gels as well as regular polish, so I thought I would do a little comparison for you, for those of you who are interested. If you're gonna look, if you wanted to try gels and you wondered how they compare, things like that, I can
Watching this, I also can't believe how long my hair is.
assure you I am not turned into the world of gels. I am definitely going to be a regular polish girl. Gels have just been really handy over lockdown for me because I haven't had as much time to do my nails, and my nails have been weak, so they've really helped for that. And I also really like them on toes. But I've got quite a few notes here, so you'll have to excuse me if I'm looking down, but I don't want to miss out any details that I've wrote down. So I've gone through and done like a few categories. So first up, we've got colour range. So I still feel that there's more colour options with regular nail polish because obviously we have the indie brands and things. However, there are more options popping up with the gel polishes. There's a lot of glitter mixes and things.
Okay, yeah, this I agree with. Obviously, you can get, there's so many more colours in just ordinary polish, so to speak. But more and more gels are having sort of the different effects. Like obviously now you can get magnetized ones and things like that. So yeah, that fact I do agree with.
Here, there and everywhere, and they're sort of bringing out ones that you can do things with. So I know Glam Polish have got some.
Oh, Madam Glam.
I think they're a little bit
get my words right.
A bit watery or sheer. If I can find the video that I've seen them in, I'll link it down below. But yeah, so you can get some unusual ones with gels, but in general I feel that the regular polish definitely have a wider range of colour and options to choose from. Obviously with the gels you can add your own glitter or use the powders, so there is that slightly different option there with those. Staying power. Obviously, gel.
Okay, so I have to say that with the gel polish, things like chromes and stuff, the effect is obviously quite a lot more extreme than it is with normal polish. So if you can use the powders, then the chromes and stuff of that have got quite a very strong effect. I don't think I have a chrome powder, but I have some others.
Gels last a lot longer. This is great, but not so much if you change your nails every couple of days. Obviously gels are meant for longer wear, so like I was saying, for me, when I know that I can't change my nails for a good week or so, then I'll most likely pop on some gels, because obviously they do stay on and they don't chip, whereas my regular polish, with looking after the boys and things, it can sometimes chip quite quickly. So if I know I've got a week.
So this is still true for me. However, I like the staying power of the gels, and I like how shiny they make your nails look with the polish on. Obviously, even with the top coat, I still feel like the gels, that you get that shinier finish. But unless I've got, like, now I'm sort of looking into these sorts of different ways of removal, you can't obviously change it. It's not as quick to change as regular polish, so there is that as well.
Where I don't need to change my nail polish, or I can't change my nail polish, that's when I would probably pop a gel on. They're definitely a good option for toes. They last well, they don't chip easily, they also stay really shiny. The top coat is just brilliant. So I feel for toes, especially when you put in like shoes and stuff on, sometimes it can affect the finish, so they do stay nice and shiny. I actually used a gel top coat on my normal polish on my toes. So it was a Moonshine Money. It was it Ride or Die Protocol? I'll put a picture up here. I put a gel top.
Apologies if people don't like toes. This did work. The only trouble is finding the time. So if I wanted to use a regular polish with a gel top coat, I do know that if I left it to dry overnight and then put the gel top coat on the following morning, that it would probably work. But like I say, it's finding, it would have to be on a holiday or a weekend so that I'd have time to put the following morning to put the gel top coat on.
Coat on that one, and it was great. The only thing is you do have to leave them to dry overnight until you put the gel top coat on, because otherwise they'll bubble up. So you do have to be careful with that, but I found a good video on that as well, so check down below because there might be a few links on this one. So the next thing I wrote was cheating on your polish. I had a bit of a big thing before trying them that I'd almost be neglecting my other polish if I was to wear gels, because obviously you don't change them that often. But to be honest, I think for convenience, it's definitely the way forward, depending on your lifestyle really. Obviously your other polishes are still going to be there. I can see why some people decide that they are going to use gels rather than regular polish, but for me...
So I think at this time when I was filming this videos, gels were becoming a lot more popular, and people were starting to use them more. And I remember thinking, is everybody just going to turn to gels, or, you know, is there still going to be a lot of regular polish going on? So yeah, that was quite an interesting thought at the time.
I definitely love my regular polish too much to do that, so so I definitely won't be cheating on them anytime soon. Price, so this varies. For regular polish, Mainstream's are obviously a slightly cheaper option. You can get things like Essence and Rimmel for quite good prices, Barry M. But obviously you've got the more expensive side, which are the indies and the higher end brands. Whereas gels, I think for decent ones you do need to pay a bit more money, especially for the top coats. And
so this has also changed. You can get the Blue Sky polishes, which aren't that badly priced, and to be honest, I think there's a lot more gel polish out there and some are more affordable now, so this part has definitely changed a little bit.
Things. There are a couple that are on the sort of lower end, but I still feel they're slightly more expensive than what you could get. You know, I mean, you could go, if you needed a random polish, you can go to the Poundland and get one for £1. So I think it depends what you need, but I think definitely gels are slightly more on the expensive side. Removal. So I didn't personally like removing the gels. I've tried several different ways. I can't get on with removing them very well, and I feel like I'm scraping my nail a little bit. I did recently find a video from, I can't think of a name, but I'll link it down below anyway. A video on how an easy way to take them off. It's quicker to remove regular nail polish. Even easy removal with the gels still takes 10-15 minutes, I think. So yeah, time consuming, and I just can't. Yeah, I do find the removal quite annoying, I'm not going to lie. So application and drying time. So the gels are thicker, a little bit thicker, most of them. A couple have been a bit more normal consistency, but most are quite thick. Obviously they need curing, so that does take a bit of time. However, once they're cured, they're dry. So whereas normally I do mine in the evening, I would go to bed and sometimes they end up smudging. That wouldn't happen with the gels because they are totally dry as soon as they're done. Yeah, oh, you have to be, I've put here, sorry, when you're doing it, be careful with the gels on your skin. Make sure you clean it up properly, because if you've got it on your skin and you put it under the lamp, then it can burn. So it can sting a little bit. So make sure you've cleared everything up off your skin before.
Okay, so listening to that bit, definitely the drying time. For me, it's really sort of it's really good, the drying time, because it's really convenient for me that straight away they're dry and you don't have to worry. Yeah, I mean, I think that gels have probably altered a little bit, and they're a little bit easier now, I'd say. And although they do take sort of a little bit of time to do, for me, it probably would take me about the same time nowadays, because I think you get into a routine with it and it makes it easier. So for instance, when I did it the other night, I figured out how to do, I would do my thumb, then 2 fingers, then 2 fingers with the drying time, and then switch and do the other hand. Like I say, the fact that it is dry straight away, it just eliminates so many different things. So yeah, it's, I don't know, I think a lot of my opinions are the same, but there are things have obviously changed over the years. And like with the removal, there's always different ways coming out of removal and stuff. So that was quite interesting to look back on. I do plan to have a look at some of my older videos to laugh at myself. But yeah, so for today I'm going to leave it at that, because I think what I wanted to see was if I'd said what I had said about the drying time, about them being convenient. And I do really like, that is my one thing about the gels, is I really like the finish, and I love how smooth they make your nails feel. I'm gonna be, so now that I've taken mine off, I will sort of use one of these. I do like the buffers with the different things on, so and the curved ones make it easier for my to do my nails with. So as you can see, I can use it now to sort of give these a little bit of TLC, and then put some cuticle oil and stuff, give them a small break before I put some polish back on later. So that was a bit of a different one today. I'm hoping I can put it together okay and it's not a bit bodged. It's a little bit tricky I've got the boys at home at the moment, so you can probably still hear them shouting in the background, which is annoying, but I've tried my best to keep filming. So thanks for watching that. Don't forget to leave me a thumbs up and a comment, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you next time. Bye.